That was weird. Did you notice that two songs were playing at once?
It seems that way.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
What?
Not
Mm,
anymore.
yes,
I had the stream on in the background. Oh, that's
that's
terrible.
why.
Oh my gosh. It's a good thing I figured that out before I did this. I'm new at this thing.
Welcome to the show. We're glad you're here. Grab a cold one, maybe a beer. Stay alert in the chat. Giveaway prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy hat. Jim's his sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Extra Medium in the show. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, and all the ships at sea. Welcome into Uncle Bill's Hangar Talk. Hi, Charles. Hi, Dominic.
Hey, Bill.
Good evening and good afternoon, anybody who's in my time zone as well.
Okay, that's Trevor. In your time zone? He was
No,
first.
he's half an hour behind me.
Oh, okay. All right. You gotta
But
be in
roughly. Okay, anybody in Australia then.
front. Okay. Don't be cranky. Okay, got it. How you doing, Trevor? This is gonna be. There's nobody here. This is gonna be really easy. Hi, Trevor.
Hi, Trevor.
Hi, Paul. Hi, Brody. Hi, Jack. Hi, Johnny. It's just Skyfly. I know his name. Joel. Right, I knew that. Shh. Joel. Hi, Joel.
Joel.
Gary Avada.
Gary.
Maybe,
Johnny.
And Artie's not going to be here today.
Paul.
Avada, by the way. Avada Barry. Gary likes this.
Yep.
Avada.
Yep.
Perhaps I should put the link in the stream. What do you think?
Well, why not?
Yeah?
Let's see what
Why
happens.
not? Charles, do you think so?
But if you put the link in the stream, Gary will come in 5 minutes. I was just going to say, Gary will come in 5 minutes before you leave. He does that with Matt Northeast.
Does he?
I don't think Gary's sourced enough to get on.
All right. Well, we'll pin that for now. We'll see. We'll see who shows up. Oh, just like that. Actually, I invited Paul. Paul Wedgenbib.
Hey.
Paul Brown. How you doing? Good to see
Paul.
you.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? So we pop out this chat here and everything's set. How's everybody doing tonight?
Get set up. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Nice stream tonight, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
I got to enjoy that in my long car ride back from my dad's,
Yeah, the one-on-one with Ray was fun. We had some fun with it.
Oh, did you have Ray Kelly on? No, I'm kidding.
I saw your chat. I know you were there.
I know.
I reckon you could have easily gone for a whole hour with just Ray Kelly.
Yeah, it was good. It was comical. Johnny got a good picture of him in the dumpster, and
Yep.
that car picture was not Ray Kelly. I took a photo off his Facebook and edited that all together with the cooler. That was cool.
Yeah, it was good.
But I'm getting sick. I went out flying today, and since I got home, my throat and my nasal passage feels funny. I think I'm getting sick.
Uh-oh.
I don't think you can get sick.
I was flying this today.
Yeah. That's the way.
Yeah.
Full send on that one. Just let it rip.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, let's lay odds that our mic is working or not working. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexis.
Yay.
Hi, Alexis.
It's working.
Yeah.
How you
Yeah.
doing, man?
Couldn't get my headphones to work, but I'm too tired to figure it out.
Oh, okay.
Hi, everybody.
You don't need them, though, do you? Because you're not getting any feedback or anything.
Nah, it makes so it's more for my benefit because then I can't hear all the noise out there.
What's all the noise out there? What do you got going on out there?
My husband's watching something on television, and it's a loft, and the sound just comes up over the, So anyway, hi.
I didn't realize that's a loft. So you can actually see your husband from there.
Well, not from here. I'd have to go out of this office and then look over the half wall that looks over most of the rest of the house. It looks over everything except, of course, the bathroom and the master bedroom and the arcade room. But the whole
why of course the bathroom?
Well, but you don't want to see people poop.
You don't know me.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm on my way, so I will let you watch me poop.
Anyway.
If that's your thing.
No, not really. But anyway,
good.
Welcome in. Good to see you, of course.
Yeah, I'm
Send a link to Jim. I don't think we're going to be lucky enough to have him show up 2 weeks in a row.
Oh,
It was nice to see him, though.
Crossing my fingers.
But you just keep crossing my.
Look what I did. I wrapped it up today. This is why I'm so darn tired. Look, yay.
Let's see that.
Ah.
All right. The Harley
done.
Davidson Riding Academy. So you got your bike license now. Oh, look at this, Michael. Right. I was hoping somebody good would get. Wait.
Oh,
Hey, Bill.
Michael.
How you doing?
Hey, Mike.
Charles.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
Love your work, Michael.
Good to see you, bud.
I
Looking
might.
forward to seeing you in April.
You bet. I'm looking forward to it. Won't be long.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we got 3
it's
people
me,
here
Mike.
that are going to be here in April. Oh my gosh, the hits just keep on hitting.
Mm.
It's Chin. Chin.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hi, Bill.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill.
How you doing?
How you doing, Bill?
Good. I can see my invite there. Look like I jumped on it.
Sure, why not? Stop on it. It's open mic.
I like being on. This is a good show.
Yeah. So, Mike, when are you getting here in March? Are you getting here? You're getting here in time for Friday, right?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I'm arriving around flying in Fort Lauderdale around noon on Thursday
Okay.
and not leaving until Wednesday evening flight.
Oh, wow.
I'll be there a week.
Cool. Very good. You got besides you're going on the boat on Monday.
Going on the boat on Monday. Yeah.
Right. I'm not sure where we're going on Sunday. I'm
And
working backwards for some
we'll
reason.
find something to do on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll find a place to go. And then Saturday, of course, at Jensen. Friday at my place. And like pilot Bill was a prison guard. What are they talking about?
Hey, Matty.
Oh, they're talking
Matty.
about the bathroom viewing. Yeah, I was a prison guard. Maybe that is left over from that. That didn't even cross my mind. But anyway, yeah, so cool. What are you going to do Wednesday?
Well, come in
Go
Thursday.
back on the plane.
I arrive Thursday.
Got them both now.
What's that, Bill?
2 of them.
Do what? What is that? Somebody tell me.
Skidio.
Cardio.
Skidio.
Oh, Skidios.
Yeah, you got 2 now.
Cardio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skidio.
So are they 2 different Skydios or are they the
No, same one.
same one?
Yeah, it's the only one they got.
Just curious why you have 2.
Well, I did the DJI follow me, one in the front, one in the back. I'm going to do that again with these on both sides. See if I get all 4 of them going at once.
Yeah, I was actually messing around with the active track on the Mavic 3 today.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, it goes good now.
Yeah.
In the beginning, it was crazy, but now I can go. I did a 26. It's on my website. 27-minute flight from Costco all the way down to my house, and I do the neighborhood all the time. But you got to go up 100 feet. You don't hit the wires and the trees.
Yeah, I'm not too interested in messing with it like that. I don't want to crash into anything, but I was just trying it out just to see it.
Yeah. Oh, I love that one. The Skidio was the only DJI doesn't follow my scooter, but the Skidios do. So I want to get both of them doing it at the same time on the scooter around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
One goes pretty good, so I want to see what happens with 2 of them. One in the front, one in the back, or both of them on either side. I'm worried about the trees, but it's pretty smart. It misses. You got to get used to it.
Yeah, I was watching a video. Billy Kyle was actually comparing the Skydio active track with the Mavic 3.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah, the Skydio was more snappy. That was, if I'm going to do that, I would rather go with the Skydio for that because that thing was responsive.
Oh, yeah, it knows what it's doing. You just got to get used to it.
Yeah.
As long as you can hear it, you know it's there. But Like the first time it disappeared on me, I didn't know where it went. I just heard a zip, zip, bang, and it was in front of me, but it got stuck behind some trees, went up and over and around. It still knew where I was, but I didn't know where it was, and I come back to where I thought it was, and it was already down where I should have been. So it ended up coming back to where it started from, and we started over.
You couldn't say that again if you tried.
After that, I had my confidence. That's why I got another one. Yeah. Videos soon, as soon as the weather's good. The weather's no good right now. Weather sucks.
Cool. I was reading the chat. Me, Lee Bessing, and Scott get there Thursday afternoon. Cool. I'll have to try to get some extra days off.
Hello to them.
Figure out something to do on Tuesday too. Maybe Tuesday just be a nice day to have a relaxing day and go out and have some dinner or something. You know.
Yeah. What are you drinking tonight, Bill?
That's all I got left. I ran out.
Coca-Cola.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I'm Bill. That's
Bill?
Chin.
No alcohol. I'm that's my alcohol.
Ah.
No, I'm drinking. It's just amaretto. That's all I got left. I got amaretto, and I got this because it's a tradition. I have to apparently drink to be fun.
Coca-Cola, orange juice, milk, water.
Was that beer, Michael?
Yeah, it's a little older. It's cider. Christmas.
Hard cider? Yeah, good. What kind?
Shiner. You familiar with
Shire?
Out of Shiner, Texas? Yeah.
No, I've never heard of it. Is it good?
It's pretty good. It's all over Texas.
I tell you, when I was in Austin, I had somebody. I wish I could remember the brand now. It was a local wheat beer, and it was from like right there in Austin. And I had it at the airport.
Right. Yeah.
What is it?
We have a lot of breweries around here, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was on tap in the airport. I was waiting for my flight, and this was like they're pretty smart at that airport. Like there's a bar like every 40 feet. Anyway, but this was the last one all the way down. I finally found a seat open. You bunch of drunks, and I was able to get a seat. But it was a beer and wine kiosk kind of bar. You know what I mean? That's all they had.
Right.
They had 4 beers and they were all on tap. And one of them was some local wheat beer that you can't get here. And I can't remember the name, but I'll have to look at my video because I really liked it.
There's the Mini 3 Pro.
Yeah, they have Shiner Bock there too.
It could have been Shiner very easily. Yeah.
It was crisp and it was nice and I really liked it. So there's a reason to go back to Austin for the next spin up.
You bet.
So I could drink beer in the airport.
Hopefully Kelly will announce it this April.
Go to China, you can drink beer walking down the street.
Oh, there's a good reason to go to China. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care. You can carry a 12-pack and walk down the street and drink it all. Nobody says a word.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
If I was drinking beer, I'd probably just go over their head anyway. I get it. Because I'm small and I'm tall. I'm a jackass. Anyway, so who's been flying? Mike, you been flying?
Been flying a little bit. My Vada.
Yeah.
I went flying today.
So not today. A little too windy today. It's we're
too
expecting
windy
70
today.
mile an hour winds next 24 hours.
Little too windy today.
Wow.
Yeah, we've got the
so
wind.
windy or hot.
I actually have a problem I need some help with.
Yeah, we heard about your court case.
Oh yeah, this time it got adjourned because of my attorney, not because of the court. My attorney had a federal case he had to appeal.
Oh, I think you're just pulling our leg.
Oh, okay.
No, I
We're
mean
not
it's probably not really a
psychiatrists.
court case, right? It's already settled.
No, it's not.
I'm just pulling your leg now, pal. It's a
Which one?
joke, Paul.
Oh,
Paul's
I
got
thought you
a
were serious.
problem.
I'm like, no, I'm not pulling your leg. I'm serious. And they didn't even postpone it they didn't adjourn it for a month. They adjourned it for 2 months. So this has already been going on for 6 months. So I don't know. But like I said, this was my attorney's adjournment, not the court's.
I don't believe you can postpone a trial. So what's the problem you wanted to address?
So I'm filming in H.264. Okay, I've also tried .265. Now I'm trying to import the video file into my editor, and I use Cyberlink Power Director. Now, Cyberlink Power Director will export to both 264 and 265. So I can't imagine why it's having a problem importing. But I can't import the footage. I keep getting an error saying that it's an unsupported file format, or another reason I have to contact the video manufacturer, whatever it was. And then it said something about the file had to be more than 1 second long, but they are. I have a 2 gig file, for instance.
Well, yeah. But if it can't read the file, it can't read the parameters, so it's not getting the actual length of the file from the information embedded in the actual video. There's information embedded in there. It's not reading it for some reason.
Yeah, but I'm running the same settings I was running with the Air 2S. I'm doing 264 and I'm MP4 file. And I just don't understand why it's not giving me any error code or anything. So I didn't know if someone else was having a similar issue.
You're doing 10-bit D-log? Is that with this?
Yes. Yeah.
But you did that with the Air 2S.
Yeah, the Air 2S was running the 10-bit D-log also. Someone says I might need a codec, but...
Well, the codec is H.265 is what we were talking about, but now you just tried H.264 and it's still not doing it.
Yeah, correct.
Right. I mean, sometimes software relies on... I brought that up, actually. You said sometimes certain software depends on it being native on the Windows operating system, which it's not. You actually have to download the H.265 codec on Microsoft Store. It's like 99 cents. I had to do that so that I could view my videos just natively, just to view them using a Windows software. Anyway, long story short, that doesn't seem to be the problem, because you were viewing H.265 you were editing H.265 with your Air 2S anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And I will actually show you what I'm talking about here. I'm going to share my screen. Tell me when it's up, because I can't see it.
What's up?
All right, so see here, here's a file. It's an MP4 file, 2 gigs, 2 minutes, 16 seconds. And again, it was in 264. And it says an error occurred while opening this media file in the media library. It may be because the file is broken, in unsupported format, protected video content, or for another reason. Try contacting your video provider for a different video format. I don't really understand what the issue is. And that's the error I'm getting. But it'll play in VLC Media Player, and I think Don said convert it in VLC.
Imagine the trouble I have. I do everything on my iPhone.
Well, convert it to what?
Yeah, I don't know.
How far?
And he says if it's a corrupt header, VLC may be able to repair it. But the problem is it's with every video file that I take. I have no problem with the photos, but I can't load any of the video files.
You try a different card?
A different SD card?
Mm-hmm.
It's a brand new SD card.
Doesn't matter.
Huh? I mean, I could.
I doubt that's it. But you want to eliminate every crazy possibility.
Well, I'm going to keep looking into it. I was just curious if maybe anyone else was having the same issue. I don't know. I think Alexa.
Portal far saying convert it to MP4. It's already MP4. So, but you can still do that. You can go from MP4 to MP4.
Do you have more than one video editor?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Try importing it into a different video editor.
Yeah, I use Cyberlink Power Director. I kind of want to stick with that because I haven't really learned anything else, and it kind of works for me. Well, I'm sure it's something simple in the options that I can fix. I did try. Well, maybe Matt knows. I believe he's got the master's degree.
He's an expert.
Matt, he's the Da Vinci King.
Well, hey, just a quick question though. Can you still view your Air 2S footage?
Yes.
Oh.
Place for iPhone.
Okay, that's weird.
Are you shooting in a different resolution with the Maverick 3 over the?
Well, I've tried multiple. I performed a master shot, which I believe filmed it in 4K, and that wouldn't enter into the editor either. Just the pictures. But I also have a mix. I have some that's 4K and some that's 5.1 at 50.
And these are 2 gig files.
Well, that one was. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller.
It's not the size of the file.
So just let me get a guess of what's going on. You can view and edit 265 out of your R2S. Correct?
Today was in 264 and it still won't. Excuse me, the editor won't take a 264 either.
Yeah, hang on. But can you still view and edit in your program your R2S footage?
Yes.
Right. Okay. And this is the Mavic 3 you're talking about.
Yes.
264.
Yeah, Jim's droning said maybe 265, and I originally tried 265. It didn't work. I said, well, maybe I got to do 264, and I switched to 264 today. Same result. I can't imagine why I would have to convert it to 1080p.
I think I'm doing that. Hey, what editing software are you using?
Cyberlink, Power Director. And
Okay, and that's on your PC?
Color Director won't take it either.
Okay, but that's on your PC?
Correct, yep.
Okay. It's Power Director. I'm trying to think of the preferences. You know what, man? I mean, it's easy enough to do. It's free to do. So, not that you want to get into it or not, but I'm just interested to know whether if you just downloaded the free Windows version of, are you on 11 or 12? 10 or 11 Windows?
11.
Okay. Just for interest's sake, just download the free version of DaVinci and chuck it in there and see if it opens. It doesn't take long to do.
Yeah.
But you can always uninstall it and all that sort of shit. Easy enough done. But I'd be very interested to know, because I have no issues with my 3 footage in DaVinci. And I don't know whether it's a program-based thing that's having an issue, or but it's weird that you can do the R2S footage still at 265. Are they MOV MP3s? Doesn't really matter what it is.
I did it in
MP4, sorry.
I didn't try in MOV. But Power Director will take 5K. I already know because the Air2S shoots in 5.4K at 30.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, but I like his idea though. I don't know. When was the last time you imported from your Air2S?
Yesterday.
Oh, and it worked yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that good.
That's bizarre.
I'll figure it out. I was just curious if I didn't want to take up the whole stream. I was just curious if anyone else was having the same issue. You know, because it could be something simple that I'm missing in the Mavic 3 settings. That's something stupid that I'm just missing. So I'm gonna.
There's not really much there you can stuff up, mate. They're all the same, really, between the drones.
And I don't want to switch it to auto. I want the 10-bit D-Log profile because I want to be able to edit it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you don't want to change it over to.
Yeah, I don't want it to do like
normal mode.
Color or any of that. I want to be able to edit it so I can pull the footage how I want it. You know?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If you don't record the D-Log, you just don't record auto. Do those files import properly?
And this 264, you still couldn't do that. Is that right?
Yeah, but I believe I'm gonna check right now, but I'm pretty sure it imported the. I'm gonna check right now because I did a hyperlapse. I'm gonna try to import that. Yeah, it imports the hyperlapse, and the hyperlapse is in. It looks like 4K 30.
There you go.
Let me ask you something.
What is AC? What is AVC format? H.264.avc.
Already been shipped.
AVC. I have got a question for you though, Paul. When you import those files into your editor, right?
Yep.
Have you found that in your the DCIM file there on your folder, on your SD card, you've got the MP4 plus another file, LCF or something. I think it is.
Yeah, I didn't transfer over the LCF file, the low resolution file. That's still on the SD card though.
Yeah, right. Okay. maybe within that program you've got there right now is transfer the whole lot into there.
And just see if maybe it's missing that because there's some information it needs from there.
Yeah, because I know the Insta360 camera has got like 2 files for every bloody thing, and you've got to take all of them in there for it to actually work properly.
Yeah.
You know, who knows, mate? Who knows? It could be something like that.
You know, I thought about that, and I just didn't get the chance because I was getting ready for my show tonight, but I was thinking about trying that, transferring everything over. But when I mentioned it earlier, someone said that shouldn't make a difference. But I'll try it anyway, just to, you know, see if it works.
Yeah. It shouldn't make a difference because I don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's just the thought that I had because there is that file there.
All right, well, I'll give it a shot, see what I can do.
Yeah, man. But you know what? Seriously, just see if it's a program-based problem or because DaVinci, as I said, I have no issues with it. It's just straight over. You know, it'd be interesting to see if it goes straight over on your system.
I'll definitely give it a shot because and that's why I'm out there just testing it. I'm trying to get it set for springtime because when springtime comes, I'm getting out there flying and making videos again.
And Paul,
let me ask. Oh, sorry.
AVC is advanced video coding, and it's also referred to as .264. So it's synonymous. It's the same thing. It's just
okay.
way of putting it.
Yeah, I had never pulled open the properties of the file like that in the editor, and it showed me something I've never seen that before on the other properties from like the SD card or anything. So
yeah, I've never had that extension on my files for some reason. I don't know why.
And yes, it does open in VLC. And the weird part is it would open in VLC, but it would not open in Windows Media Player. It got the same type of message in Windows Media Player.
You might have a corrupt file.
In Windows Media Player, you probably need to install the Microsoft codec for that to work properly.
Yeah. Well,
it's already got.
You go to the Microsoft store. It's 99 cents. You just download it and install it.
Okay.
Then you own it for every version.
What is it that I'm looking for though? It's a codec.
Yeah, 265 codec, but you should already have it. If you can view your Air2S 265, that codec. Well,
no, my Air2S is 264.
In log file?
I believe so. I could be wrong.
Oh, dude, that's your issue. That's your issue. You need to download the 265 codec for Windows, and you'll be able to use it.
So download the 265 codec for Windows, and then shoot in 265.
Yep. I thought you were shooting 265 with I thought that's what you said earlier, that 265 was the Air2S in log, but it's not. Well, that's your issue. You need to get that codec because standard codec cover 265. Windows 10 was the same. And for it to work, you have to download that codec, and you will be sweet, brother.
All right. I'll give it a shot tonight. Absolutely.
That'll work.
And you said I just go
guaranteed
to Windows Store and look for what do I do? Search H.265?
Yeah.
Yeah. Codec. Yep.
Cool.
Yep. It's 99. It's a 99-cent purchase. And then you'll own it for every version of Windows you have on all your devices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
for 99 cents.
Will I have to do anything with my editor? Do I have to?
Nope.
Okay.
No. But that's your issue. But I have got a real quick question about your hyperlapse, Paul.
Yep.
When you do a hyperlapse, are you selecting RAW?
Yes. Well, I'm not sure actually. Those might have been JPEGs. I'm not sure.
Okay, so if you want a really high res, same with the Mavic 2 Pro, and this is what we've been talking about over the last few weeks because we've already sort of really found out about this feature, is that when you go into your hyperlapse, go to your camera settings and select RAW, right? So once you take your hyperlapse, 300, 400, 500 photos, what you'll find is when you open up your SD card, you'll have a hyperlapse folder there, and within that folder, you've got DNG files, which are all RAW, high res.
Yeah, I just checked that folder. I have all 250 photos. They are JPEGs. And I did want to switch to RAW because I messaged Eddie Nunez earlier. I want him to, because DJI automatically creates the hyperlapse after it takes all the photos.
Don't ever use that.
I want to go in and do what Eddie Nunez says and edit one photo to how I want it and then apply that to all the photos. And I don't know how to generate the hyperlapse after that.
Dude, now this has worked for me. It's worked for Dre. What I do, I don't even put it into Lightroom or anything like that, right? I'll grab my 500 photos, highlight them all, drag them straight into the media pool, of your editing software, and it should pick it up because it's because you've got, hang on. It should pick it up as a video file, and all you ever see is a new timeline video file there, and put that straight into your timeline. And what you end up with is a 5.7K hyperlapse, which only really ever requires stabilization to smooth it out. But you'll have a very, very high res thing. So just try highlighting all of them and putting them straight into your media section of your editing software.
Oh, all right, sounds good. Yeah.
And then you can do your color grading and all that sort of shit from there.
Yeah, no, I appreciate all the advice, because I'm just trying to learn how to use this drone, because it's got a lot of power and I want to unleash it. I just want to unleash it.
Yeah, man. Absolutely, it does. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Hey,
awesome,
Bill, I
man.
can't believe we're actually talking about drone stuff.
Well, it's more video stuff, but yeah, kind of. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, just go to the Microsoft Store, search H.265. They got a bunch of utilities.
Yeah.
They got a file converter. They got video
Nice work.
extensions.
Yeah.
You got a H.265 to MP4 converter. All kinds of neat shit. Yep. And they're
Yeah,
no more,
that'll fix your issue straight up, guaranteed.
no more than $5.
Now, when I switch to
99
265, should I be shooting in MP4 or should I be shooting in MOV?
Look, man, that's more of that's more of your operating system thing. I mean, you can shoot in both. You know, you've heard versions of people saying MOV is better, MP4 is better. When it comes down to it, mate, it really doesn't matter. I don't think that the quality's still there. You know.
And
I've done both anyway.
End up on YouTube anyway, so it's going to have its own compression there, so it probably doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it won't matter at all, mate. No one cares. Yeah, no, you'll be right, mate.
Shooting AVI.
Yeah. Use Windows Movie Maker.
There'll be 700 gigabyte files, but that's okay because the quality will be there. Totally uncompressed. Wave files.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to nick off, guys. Heaps to do, and good luck with that poll. But I'm telling you now, mate, get that codec in there. You're laughing because we went through that a couple of years ago. Well, whenever Windows 11 came out, back when I was with Jim Boyd's show and all that sort of shit, and we had all sorts of issues, and no one could do anything. It was this codec that no one knew about.
All right, so one more thing. If I get the H.265 codec, will that also cover the 264 if I happen to film a 264?
You've already got 264 on there, brother.
264 built in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a different codec for your 265. Yeah.
Well, the codec you install is it's a complete extensions package, so whatever you're missing, it'll be there. It's HEVC codecs, which includes 265 and everything. So
yeah,
should do it.
Yeah. Laughing, brother. Hey, Paul, message me, man. Message me when you get it going, and let me know how you go.
Yeah, I will do.
Excellent, man. All right, we're going to roll. Have a good night, eh?
Yep, no worries.
See you later.
And I know it sounds crazy. If none of this works, try a different card. You never know. You could have a bad card, and it's not storing large files properly. You never know. It doesn't matter. It's brand new.
You've got to go through each of the steps.
I'm not saying it is, but you don't know. You want to eliminate any possibility.
You've got to eliminate each of the steps.
Yeah. Well, one step at a time, and we'll figure it out.
I mean, you've got it formatted to FAT16, right?
Funny.
What? I had it format to FAT32 to fix this stupid that Go laptop, that Go thing, Microsoft Go I had. Because you can't, it won't boot to a thumb drive unless it's formatted in FAT32.
I wonder if I can edit with this iPad.
That's what I had to do to repair it, and it worked.
Yeah, V60.
Who are you calling fat? Not me. I mean, not me calling somebody.
I'm fat.
Me fat.
I'm fat.
Well, anyway, well, let's hope that works for you, brother. I mean, it's kind of the first thing we said, but it doesn't hurt. Have as many codecs as possible on your operating system.
I'm searching for this codec. I can't find it. Everything else but Windows stores coming up. Win DVD, How to Geek.
All right, you got Windows 11, right? So you hit your little start, and up
Yep.
at the top where it says type to search.
Yep.
Type in Windows Store.
Got it.
Another
You're
bill.
not pirated, are you? And the Windows Store.
I didn't
pops
even
right up.
realize I had a Windows Store app on here.
There you go.
All right.
And then once you're in the Windows Store, search H2.65, and then you'll get all the stuff. And HEVC video extensions is the one I installed. And
Yeah, I see it right here. 99 cents.
Yep, that's the one that solved my problems.
Yeah, Paul, one other thing. Are you formatting your card in the Mavic 3?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually
That's
grab
first
my
thing I do.
files, and then right before I take off and I start the drone up, I format the SD card right before I take off.
Hey,
same.
Marcel, how
Hey,
you
what's
doing?
up,
Marcel, there he is.
Hey guys, how
You
you
got
guys
your
doing?
back into the yay. Yay.
Make sure my printers are all working before I came in. But yeah, everything seems good. So hoping the fan noise isn't too much. Printed a cool snake.
Mm.
I don't know
No.
if you guys have seen the flexi snakes that you can print on the 3D printers, all one piece.
Wow.
So they're stuck around my headphone cable. I knew that would happen.
Said you were going to show off the cool snake. I thought you had like a live one.
You're so fancy.
You know what? Some people think it's live when I was carrying it around at work the other day.
Yeah, because
In the
that's a
distance.
natural color for a snake.
Well, in the distance, yeah, it just looks really like, what the hell you got on you? This thing's my favorite. I printed the whole base for it and everything, so it curls around this PETG transparent orange base. So it just wraps around that and lights up with a little LED base that I'm getting in the mail pretty soon.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
3D printer. Yeah.
I've been having a hard time. Now, you see, here, Marcel, as long as you're in here, you know I printed this. I mean, I
Yeah.
copied Brad because Brad printed a whole shitload of these for the meetup, you know, for different colors and whatever. And it came out nice. You know, this is using Plus, what do you call it? PLA Plus. And so it's nice and sturdy. Wonderful.
I did one out
I
of
wanted to use that
TPU, and it was like really flexy. You could like bend it and shape it. It was really
Oh,
neat.
that's even
Those
better.
little skulls.
But
I
I
love
can't. I
TPU,
apparently
though.
can only. I'm not very good at anything else because I was trying to print it with that silk rainbow. I just can't get it. See how there? I mean, there he
Oh, yeah.
is. But you see, look. You see all the stringing?
Yeah.
You see all the stringing? Really bad and crumbly.
Oh, it fell apart on you. Yeah.
Look at it. You know.
And that's PLA.
Yeah, it's a PLA that the silk rainbow kit. And
Wow.
so I've been experimenting with different settings, different temperatures, and I keep like it's a little better here, you know,
Mhm.
but still stringy, still not good.
That's a big
I don't
thing with filaments too. Like you can't really trust a lot of these other brands. I stick to a couple brands, and that's it.
Well, this is
Polymaker is one of my favorites.
This is
They
the
always
stuff I
do.
printed that mushroom with, you know,
Oh, wow.
the top of the mushroom.
So maybe just dried out too much then.
But doing this kind of wire, you know, it's just not right for it, I guess.
Stringing happens when either too much moisture or again, like you might be drying out too much, and it might just be just.
Do you think I should get it out of the bathroom?
I ended up picking up an actual a dryer for my TPU because my TPU, once it hits moisture at any levels, same with nylon and other specific filaments like that, it
I
takes
guess
the
you could
moisture
have
in right away.
But I live in Florida and we got the AC running all the time. The air's kind of dry in here all the time.
Yeah. So people have tried to get rid of old filament, and when I first got into the 3D printing community and stuff, I ended up buying this crap load of ABS filament off this guy here in Canada, and it was like 6 or 7 rolls of like perfectly, like it was opened and stuff. So I was like, a little bit hesitant, but it was pretty much crap. Like anytime you tried to like feed it through the extruder, it would break apart and, you know, create clogs and stuff like that, or it just would print, like you said, like it would be super brittle.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it could be absorbing moisture already. I mean, it's a pretty new roll. I've only got the 2 rolls at the moment. I went through the one.
What your issue is sounds more the opposite. It sounds like it's too hot. It's been dried out too much. There's like kind of like a level where you want the humidity of PLA to be, and sometimes it's 20 whatever it is, 20%.
Oh, then I'll put the printer in the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean seriously, some people put it in the fridge. Depending on your location.
I don't know, but
America,
that's the thing. I just printed something with that. That's it's on there. So I thought, let's do one of these skull things. With
you might have just a partial clog too. The thing with 3D printers is it's very hard to really.
Yeah, I was afraid you're going to say that, and I'm going to take it apart and clean it and maintain it and stuff.
But you're better off doing that anyway.
That's work.
Yeah, oh, it is. But once you get used to doing it, it's faster and easier. It's not so much of a pain in the butt.
I'll give it a try. I'll give it a look because I haven't done anything with it since I put it together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still thinking.
You have any questions? Message me.
Second Z-axis motor. I was thinking about doing that.
If you got message me on Discord. You have that Discord link still, I think, right? So any 3D printing help you need anytime, questions are there. People are there to answer it and stuff. So.
I did print this though.
Yeah, I love that one. I showed it off on my stream earlier.
Yeah.
What was that?
Cool.
What did you print?
This is Marcel hooked me up with this. I mean,
you should go full screen on that, Bill, and you show it. That's an awesome print. It is a really cool print.
This guy did. It's a single print. This all prints all at one time on the bed. It's just not
the
separate
Spaceman.
pieces that you put together, and it prints just like this. And he's got this. Pretty cool, huh?
Flipped up visor.
It's like Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, I guess kind
He's
of
better than Buzz.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. In fact, I bought this for Valentine's.
The snake that I showed off earlier is from the same guy who designed those. Yeah.
I started painting them. Obviously, I didn't finish. Be mine.
Nice. That's awesome.
So yeah, and I did one of these in that rainbow PLA, and it came out okay. And then maybe a few days later, I tried to start printing those.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it is a pretty thin. Oh, look at that. Jesus.
That sucks. Yeah, that's too bad.
Boy, Bill, you've been having fun with that thing since Alexa sent it to you, huh?
It's all Alexis all the time, baby. She broadens my horizons and lights up my life and my world. And I wish she was here. Oh, there she is. Hi, Alexis. How you doing, honey?
Wow.
That's the one that got the two planes.
I got it framed while you guys were talking codecs.
Right.
Would you send it out? Because we've been talking a while.
Yeah, I did.
So now you're gonna get your motorcycle endorsement on your license.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Cool for you.
Yeah. And then I go back to the Harley store and I'm going to buy me a live wire. Don't choke on that, Bill.
You are a live wire. They're fast. Be careful on that thing.
Yeah, they had one in the showroom today.
They're all torque all the time. You turn that a little bit, and ching, you're gone.
Yeah, it's 0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
Now think about what you just said. I mean, it's one thing to do 0 to 60 in a fucking Mustang can't do that. In a Lamborghini, when you're strapped into a chair, you're doing it hanging on handlebars on a seat on a light, very very light bike.
Well, my Tesla can do 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds.
Did you see how fast Johnny Alfonso's bike could go?
Mm.
No.
Check it out.
I know this is good.
You're not getting away that easy, Captain Ray.
Yeah, funny how that sounds like more like a Lamborghini. Actually.
Hey,
So they had a live wire in the showroom tonight. When we got off the track, we went back to the showroom, and our local Harley Davidson shop is closed on Sunday and Monday. So we came through the back way. We went through the showroom to take a group shot of everybody, that passed in the class. And they had a live wire, and it had a Texas license plate on it. And I'm like, well, what is that doing in here? And so the coach, one of the coaches said, oh, that came in, it's damaged. So we started looking at it. On the right side, somebody laid it down. They bought a brand new live wire and lost control and laid it down.
It's gonna happen.
Mm.
It's gonna happen. I almost took the bike out today when I went to my dad's, but it's a long run.
I'm looking at buying a trike also.
I'm gonna take it out Tuesday. Maybe I'll film that and take a drone with me.
The only way I can get.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, you please.
Well, I was just gonna say the only way Jeff said he would ride with me. Well, you can't. I would never take him on a live wire. He would be roadkill. He said he'd ride on a trike.
Sure.
Sidecars are awesome.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Uncle Bill should get a sidecar and take TJ with him.
My grandfather used to drive with sidecars.
I can imagine that. This is great, Uncle Bill. Shit.
Oh, it'd be amazing. I'd pay money to see that live stream.
Yeah, no sidecars. Mine's got a great big. Mine's got plenty of room in the back. He doesn't want to ride. Excuse the sexist colloquialism, but he doesn't want to ride on the bitch seat. That's what they call that.
I wouldn't want to ride in the back either. I'd want to drive my own. But...
Let me see. There we go. There it is. Yeah, mine's very comfy back there. See, look at that. You got it.
Yeah, it's a nice bike for sure.
You got armrests. I mean, I take this out, otherwise, my wife fits back there, but she's a peanut. But you actually have right here are controls for the sound. You can change the station or change the volume and all that. And this is old school too. This is an 07. You see, I have two antennas because it's got a CB built in. Which is
awesome. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
a nice bike for sure.
I like it. It's not fast like that live wire.
Lots of junk in the trunk.
Yeah, I tell you what. I've had bikes without them. This is awesome. Having the tour pack on the back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could fit a lot of stuff back there.
Very nice.
But I haven't been riding it. It's got it's got dust all over it. It's sitting there. So Tuesday, I got to make a plan. I got a weed whack. My wife wants me to pull out the weed whack. So I got a weed whack in the yard. So I was thinking I'll put the Air 2S up and have it follow me around the yard weed whacking. That'll be some gripping video for you guys.
That'd be fun. Do it.
It'll be riveting.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then maybe I'll take
cutting edge footage.
Take the POS and I'll throw the backpack back here. And or something, maybe the Mini 2. It's been a while, and then take that bike somewhere.
Bill, did DJI replace your FPV?
No, I didn't have care refresh. I bought that used from TJ Grady. I bought that. It was like practically new. I only had to get a few hours on it, and he sold me that.
There you go, Bill.
The Fly More kit and he gave me filters for $700.
I think you can get DJI Care after you buy it used though.
It's very cool. Yeah, no, to replace it is 3/4 as much as it was to buy that used one that I bought that looks brand new. So
I see.
I only paid $299. That's very nice, but what is that?
That's a trike.
No. I mean, whose is it? Is it yours?
Oh no, it's one at the dealership. Here's the live wires.
Yeah, no, I know it's a trike. My dad had a trike.
Yeah.
You won't like riding the trike, by the way. It doesn't lean. I almost fell out of the thing twice.
That's what they said be careful cornering.
Yeah, on a trike, because you expect it to lean and it doesn't. It's rock solid.
Yeah,
right.
It's like driving a transport truck.
Well, knowing Jeff, he wouldn't ride on it anyway, even after I bought it.
You want to get and I hate to say it, but if you want to get like a trike that leans and rides a little more like a motorcycle, you get a Can-Am. I mean, they're backwards.
Sits better, but it sits better.
Yeah, I don't want a Can-Am.
No,
It
does ride a little bit more like a motorcycle because those trikes are. I don't know. I didn't like it at all. I took it out. He spent a lot of money on that thing. They're not cheap. 40 grand.
check this thing out. It's as big as a car. It's
Oh,
not-
Well, yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Yep.
you
That's
mean the
basically-
limited?
That's basically what I have.
Yeah, they call it limited now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They downgrade now the Ultra Glide. The Ultra Glides are stripped down versions of that, and then they call that limiteds.
Yeah, well, the problem with getting a motorcycle rating is, especially a Harley Davidson place, is that they just say, oh, once you get this, you can test drive anything in the showroom. And I'm like, oh my God. You know me, I'm an impulsive buyer. So, I don't know. It's going to end up in a purchase of something.
Well, you said you're getting a live wire.
I'm really into electric vehicles, you know that. So I got a number of electric bikes of different types,
Yeah, but
scooters.
you've already got that one that's pretty sharp.
Hmm.
You know.
Yeah, the Metacycle. The only problem with that is it's not speed because I'm not looking for speed, which is, I know that's counter, like live wire is faster than lightning, but it's the range. The one I have does not have the range. And the cool thing too is they had a poker run. You know what that is, right, Bill?
Of course I do. Yep.
Yeah.
Of course you do. I didn't. I did not go poker run. What the heck's that poker run?
You
So anyway,
stop at the different bars. You pick up a card.
yeah.
We used to do that for longboarding as well. It's a lot of fun. It's a great idea.
The poker run ended up, when we came back on, what is today? Sunday, yesterday. And man, you meet some of the coolest people at Harley places. I was like ready just to go riding with them all.
Awesome.
Even the range in a live wire is not that great. I'm just looking it up. It says 146. But that's because how much battery can you put on it? 146 miles in the city, which isn't bad, but highway only limited to 70 miles. I couldn't take that bike to my dad's place.
Yeah. This is my electric bike. I think I might have shown this to you, but for those who haven't seen it,
That's cool.
and that's an electric bicycle behind it in white.
Oh,
You
I
didn't
see.
actually show us this picture before. You showed us. You
Oh,
showed us the ad.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
What size wheels are they?
I think 19.
Oh, okay. Very
What's
cool.
the top speed in that? 80.
If you go into sport mode, you can hit 80, but of course it sucks the life out of your battery. So we'll see. I haven't really driven it that much because it's not legal yet. Up and down my street, which is a long street, it's like half mile long. I took it around the block. Got up on the highway where it's higher speed limits. I got it up to 56, and that was like,
You really bought you've really bought into the whole. You're really drinking the whole electric vehicle Kool-Aid. I just noticed
Yep.
your Tesla hat there.
Yep.
no.
Yep.
Electric Kool-Aid, is there such a thing? I
Well,
want to buy
she just got a Tesla.
Yeah, I just bought it. If you'll bear with me a second, I'll just unplug myself.
Oh, geez.
I was plugged in, Bill. You missed it.
USB-C or what?
What?
Oh, it's a lightning connector. Get it?
Whoa.
What was that plugged into?
Right up here.
You charging your bra?
Dirty your bra.
Yeah, it keeps them pushed up.
There you go.
It's a push-up.
Powers her hat.
It must take a lot of energy.
Oh man, I'm telling you,
Right now,
it's a lot of work for those double Ds.
That's funny.
right now at the plant, they're like, "Oh God, thank God."
Yeah.
See what Trevor? I haven't really been looking at the chat, so everybody that's been putting my name in highlight, hello. Yeah, I'll walk in the store and leave with 2 of everything I wish. If I had the winning lottery ticket, I'd buy the whole thing. Yeah. That's probably not going to happen, Lloyd. It's going to have to get a lot more perfected. Although I am sick and tired of paying for fuel. You know, maybe I'll
Curtis.
I'll sell my airplane.
Electric manned aircraft. I don't know about that.
That's crewed aircraft.
Not yet.
Mm.
They don't have it manned. I mean, they don't have it perfected for a manned aircraft.
Just the weight of the necessary battery power, I would imagine, until they come up with something lighter.
Yeah.
Never fear, I am here just to
gotta be-
sub you Uncle Bill's toys.
Hello, Curtis. That's Curtis Dart.
Oh, and it's Curtis. Hey, is it?
His new channel. Yeah, new channel.
Oh, okay.
He's doing a music. He's doing a sci-fi music channel.
Interesting. Actually, updated.
Well, I must have known that because he's got a wrench. Put your link in.
He hasn't done anything yet. He's still working it out.
We can do it by being moderators. We can just click on the 3 dots and go to channel. And,
We can say hi to some of the other folks that came in the meantime.
Doesn't have any content yet, though.
We got Mark
15
White.
subscribers. We got you.
Bill Thomas is here. How you doing,
Bill
Bill?
Thomas.
Live long and prosper. We got Northside Hawk. We got. I saw some Cyber Zone. That's
Bill Hopper Outdoors came in when I came in too. He came in from the other channel. He's an Ontarian guy from Canadian Drone Hub and all those bros over there.
And Mark the tech guy. How you doing, Mark? Mark, didn't I just send you something? I sent stuff out. I know I did. Must have made it there by now.
Speaking of which, because I've been so busy with this Harley Davidson thing in my training,
Alex.
I haven't shipped out anything for like 3 weeks. So if anybody's waiting on something, just be patient.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
I got a
Curtis.
question on this drone meetup. It's okay to take a drone with you on an airliner, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you have to take it in your carry-on.
Yeah, and
No.
you can have the battery in the
You
drone.
can check
right?
your drone. You carry the batteries to carry on.
Yeah,
Well, I brought the drone in my carry-on.
You
I
can.
can
But
only-
you don't have to carry. Right.
I can only comment about Australia, so I'll let everybody else talk about it.
It depends on the airline. You got to check with what different airlines have different rules with this stuff. But
Yeah, we do the same thing
Or
down
an
here.
American airline. I mean, when I thought I was flying my own plane, it was like, who cares what I carry?
what are you bringing?
I'm not sure. I'm not bringing the DJI FPV. Avata.
Ta-da!
And maybe I don't even remember.
Mike
what
is
it's
right. You
called.
can check your
It's a
drones as long as the batteries are with you and
Mavic Pro.
carry-on. But I try not to check any bags because I don't trust them.
That'd be my luck. They lose this stupid thing.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Alexis, it's recommended that you tape the terminals on the battery. Some
do what, honey?
Some want you to tape, like electrical tape on the terminals for the batteries.
Yeah, that's what they do in
So they
Australia.
don't hit against each other. Right, basically.
Yeah, you've got to tape them up and then put
Even
them
though
in the
you carry 'em
LiPo
on.
bag.
Right.
And it depends on who's looking at your bags in the
Well,
airport.
lipo
too.
bag, yeah. I've never had a problem ever. I've flown
That's strange.
8 or 10
I-
times with batteries. Not a problem.
When I flew to Texas, I was a little concerned about it, and they opened the bag, they looked at it, and said, I got my little drone in there. And he goes, and the guy looks at me and goes, say hello to my little drone. Huh, that was it. He could care less.
Right.
I don't look like a terrorist. I don't. Maybe a Guinea mob boss, but not a terrorist. So they didn't think any. didn't think anything of it.
There you go.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Speaking of batteries, my battery is
best thing
dead.
about having those 3D printed caps for your drone batteries. I think that would be better than electrical tape.
Right.
Yeah, I've got that on my.
Technically, smart batteries.
I don't even remember what drone. I haven't flown this drone for ages.
Yeah, how smart are they if they need electrical tape? That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I googled it. Read.
Worried about FPV batteries. Technically, smart batteries are already contained.
Yeah, they don't have their connections are different. That's for sure.
And they're smart.
So now let me ask you a question about like Mini 2 batteries.
Yep.
Let's say one's been sitting around for a year and hasn't been used. It's in hibernation mode, right?
Hopefully.
Storage mode.
I would think so.
So then what do? You plug it in and wait for it to charge up and it'll work again, or?
Yeah, I mean, it should be okay. I mean, you may have to cycle it a couple of times if it's gotten too low, but if it's got anything left on it at all above, say, 3, 4, or 5%, it should be okay. Is that how long has it been since you used your batteries?
Well, I had right before I bought my Air 2S, I had a crash with my Mini 2. I was trying to do a rocket quick shot, and instead it did a droney quick shot, and it went back into a tree. It didn't have a bad crash. The body got cracked, and because the body was cracked, it appears like it caused a massive horizon tilt with the gimbal because the body wasn't straight. The drone still flew, but again, it just had a horizon tilt. Well, I'm giving the Mini 2 to Benjamin. So what I did was I sent the Mini 2 into DJI. They're actually going to get it tomorrow. It takes them 2 days to, check it out, and then they'll let me know what needs to be done. I'm going to get it repaired. But I have like 6 Mini 2 batteries, but I haven't used them since before I got the Air 2S.
2 years is a long time. They recommend to retry at least every 4 to 5 months, charge and discharge.
Yeah, it hasn't been 2 years.
They could go dead.
It's been about a little over a year since they were used.
Still a long
Check it
time.
out.
Yeah.
I mean, are they showing that they have any? I mean, when you press the button, does a light come on?
I haven't messed with the buttons yet, but there's no swelling. They look just like they did before. But I had heard before that if they go into hibernation mode, you can plug them in. They might take a while to show that they're taking a charge, but after a while, you'll see them charging, and that's just them coming out of hibernation mode. I just don't know. I'm looking for advice if anyone has had that situation similar.
See if you can.
If I have to buy
not-
more, they're not bad. I was looking it up. I got like 2 of them plus the base now is like $60.
Really?
Yeah, just
New?
Mark R. White's given you a few ideas because I was just going to say the same thing. You also might want to see if there's a lower voltage charge where you can just trickle it through, and then if it trickles through and then does start showing up, if you've got that little battery pack thing, I can't think of what they call it.
Base, yeah,
that one. You might want to see if you can charge it another way, or put it in there and see what happens. Because sometimes when batteries haven't been used in a while, you might have to trickle charge them just to get a little bit of charge into them. Because sometimes there might be some sort of chemical buildup. But they're the lithium ion, aren't they?
I'm not sure.
I'm
I'm
trying to think.
So.
Yeah.
They're not aftermarket ones. They're OEM batteries.
I know I know what you mean. But sometimes you might want to see if you can trickle charge them.
Well, I'll see if they'll charge. I'll probably put them on the charger tomorrow just to see.
Yeah.
And then if they do, when I get the Mini 2 back, I'll put them in there and I'll check out the cells and see what the cells look like.
They'll probably be okay, but what you can sometimes or usually allegedly bring them back to life. There's plenty of websites out there where guys go through the steps of giving it as much of a charge as it'll take. Then you put them in the drone, and then you hover until they drain all the way down. Then you put them back on again, and you
cycle it.
And try to bring it back up.
Cycle it so it remembers.
Well, and it'll be good because the drone's not going to be flown around like crazy. When I take him flying, I'm going to set the distance that he can go and the height that he can go. I'm going to keep him in a small area so you just fly it around.
Yeah, you can pretty much geofence him then.
How old is Benjamin again?
7.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Hey,
Well, you've got.
he flew this today.
Well, if you can.
No,
Well,
I'm not
or-
saying he can't do it. I'm saying he's going. Yeah, sure, Dad. I'll keep it right here. Zing! There we go.
Yeah,
No, I'm not talking
or
about
you-
giving him the
How
controller and
cool.
walking away. I'm gonna sit there with him. He's
Well,
too.
mate.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna sit with him and just
all,
let
all,
him.
yeah,
fly
all he
around
has to do is he needs to take some inspiration from Carbon Cage, because Carbon Cage is roughly the same age.
See if I can get the elevator to go down all the way to the bottom and leave it down so the snow doesn't cover it this time. And if it comes up, it'll be okay. I just got to get it down. Oh, did you? Oh, it goes all the way down? Okay. So
Did you say elevator? You have an elevator in your house?
Outside in the porch.
Awesome.
Yeah, the porch lift they call it. I'm sorry, I was talking to my wife there. I forgot I was on here.
I just heard elevator, and it was a weird spot to be hearing about an elevator.
No,
Yeah.
it's got its ups and
No,
downs.
yeah, the snow covers sensors at the bottom. It wouldn't go all the way down, so we had to clear it out.
So, yeah, Mark R. White's come up with
Yeah.
another great solution.
One of those.
Yeah, you're talking about cycling them and charging my phone with it, use it as a power
Yeah,
bank.
yeah. Charge it up, charge it. Yeah, and that gives it a bit of a cycle because it has to remember how to be a battery.
Well, he's saying charge your phone with it. Charge
Yeah.
your phone up with it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The slow.
Alexis,
the
which one you got there?
slow drain it. That's interesting.
Bill was asking what drone I was. I couldn't remember the name of this thing. I haven't flown this drone since November. Mavic Pro.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
nice.
Yeah.
It's the first
Couldn't
drone
say
I
it.
ever got. So this and probably this in a Nevada.
Wait, you have the? Oh yeah, you had two Avadas, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm giving one to Jim.
So we're
Both
not going to
charge?
have not a Nevada giveaway?
No, it's already given away
already
to
given
Jim.
away.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We gotta do a collection or something because we got to get him a pair of goggles. The best price I've seen on a pair of used V2s right now, where it's $300. They went up. They were less than that a little bit ago. Now they've gone back up. I guess because they work with the Avada. Now all of a sudden,
Yay.
their value popped back up again.
Mm.
So I don't like Jim. I'll get him a pair of goggles.
So I found it kind of funny talking about giveaways. I was getting ready to do the giveaway for the coffee mug earlier, and Charles like, I didn't enter.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah.
Speaking of your coffee mugs, I haven't forgotten about what you said. Every time I drink something out of that coffee mug, I hear your voice in my head. Like, take a picture of it and send it to me. But I wanted to go out to the USS Lexington or maybe put it on the cowling of my aircraft or do something cool with it, you know?
Oh, absolutely. I'd appreciate it.
But
you didn't even win a giveaway. You actually just went and ordered one, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I just
So did
paid
I.
for it.
You didn't give me one either.
Everybody that gets one of those cups has got to do something.
I had to
very
buy one
If you
too.
have one
creative.
also, send me a picture of you with it so I can share
You
it
know
with
what? I'll send you a picture. I usually use yours when I'm sitting on the toilet. So I'll
Oh,
send
ain't
you a
that some
picture.
shit?
And so I think of you every time I'm on the toilet.
Yeah, he thinks you're the shit.
Take that for what it is.
That's awesome.
One of my favorite parts of the day, getting up in the morning, and
Those are nice mugs, oh, Paul.
they are very nice, actually.
Thank you.
Very nice mugs.
Yeah, I just wanted it simple, but I wanted something different than stickers, and then I ended up ordering stickers anyway. So,
Right.
oh, actually, what happened was Jim Gannett, he actually got some stickers made and sent them to me. I was like, oh, these are cool. And then I gave those away, and people liked them. So I said, all right, you know what, whatever. I'll just buy more. And now I got more of them.
Now, stickers is a thing, unfortunately. Everybody loves stickers.
Yeah.
I
They're
actually
easy to pass
sent.
around, distribute.
Yeah, I sent Ray Kelly. They're on the way there. They'll be there for the meetup. I wasn't able to do the coffee mugs because I still haven't gotten the machine to make it. I'm gonna make the coffee mugs myself, but I just haven't got the machine and the equipment for it. But I sent him some custom USDS pens with stylus tips on the backside of them. So if you're at the South Florida drone meetup, you could get yourself one of those.
I haven't checked out your site yet, Paul, but have you ever heard of T Public at all?
T Public.
Yeah, tpublic.com. I have and a bunch of people in FPV have a store on there, and any shirt you sell, it's pretty good price because every time it's always discounted. You make like $3 every time you sell a shirt or anything. Like there's all kinds of deals and stuff, and I have a store on there, and that's where my shirt came from. And a couple other stuff, and I've gotten even printed. These guys even did buttons for us. So we have like little FPV Your World buttons and stickers and everything. So they contracted out, and T Public basically is a partnership with a bunch of other companies that do stuff all over the world. And depending on shipping and what you're getting printed, they get all these other companies to do it for them, and they get you a super great deal. Like I get paid $20 for this T-shirt, and I think about $40 for my hoodie. And like really good quality, like
Arco sticker, yep.
And it takes a lot of work out of having yourself to do all that, extra legwork with merchandise, and you're making money too. So this T-shirt, 2 hoodies, and those pins were free because
I feel like I don't have enough time for it. I mean, I'm disabled, so I have a lot of time to like work on my show and the group and go out flying. But just this last show, I did the the one-on-one interview with Ray Kelly, and I spent over 70 hours prepping for that show.
Yeah,
I do everything. So and I do the whole show on one monitor. So I'm trying to get it set up where I can do 2 monitors. So it's a lot of work, but I enjoy doing it. Yeah.
I'll share the link to my T Public store, and you guys can check it out. But definitely check out even just like the actual
I've just
site and
I've just had a look at T Public, and it does do Australian as well.
Yep.
So I might put a few. I'm working on a few designs myself.
You can actually even get anybody from anywhere around the world. And
I just looked at the FAQ, and it said order shipping from Australian fulfillers or to Australian destinations. So just to see the word Australia in there makes me happy.
Yeah. So check out T Public. Definitely a great shop. Check out my store.
I will.
Yeah, I will. I just bookmarked them, and I'll definitely look more into it.
Yeah.
I've got some designs coming up.
This is my new logo that I got printed a while back.
It's interesting, because Bill Thomas is in the chat, and I've got this shirt that he gave me. But I guess he used, was it Teespring, Bill, that you used for
is the other one, yep.
Because I ordered a shirt from there like
Teespring Studio
3 weeks ago or so. Still haven't gotten it.
Yeah. Teespring is the worst. That's the problem with a lot of people, and the quality has gotten really bad downhill, where T Public has been doing more worldwide and like way better quality stuff.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
And not to sound like a douche. I mean, I only buy them to support the channels. I don't really care that much, but still, it's been a while.
I bought merchandise from the T-Stream one, whatever it's called, and it just was horrible. Teespring, it was just horrible. Like even the customer feedback was like nobody was giving a crap about it because nobody was in control, right? These guys, they're pretty on par with their customer service for sure. And the worldwide thing is awesome because you're not getting it from one company that's being shipped out from one place. It's being figured out overall in the world, like Dominic was saying, like Australia will ship from Australia. Like it's just a logo on a shirt. Like you don't have to have it printed from some guy in Texas or Australia or Canada. It can come from wherever the person is buying it from. It's a way smarter way to do it. T-shirt's a T-shirt,
Well, I'm in then.
I think I sent some of these last year, but I'll be sending some of these to Ray Kelly in the next probably this coming week. The South Texas Flying Club wine glasses.
Oh, those are cool.
Nice. That's a laser etch.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then some of the coffee mugs, which make great pen holders.
Yeah.
I've got so many of them. That's why I'm using it as a pen holder. And
I heard word that you're going to the South Florida drone meet, Alexis.
Do what?
You going to the South Florida drone meet?
I am. I'm flying in on Thursday. And I'm staying until Tuesday, I think, because I want to go on the boat.
Oh, cool.
Great.
I can throw up in the ocean.
What's the date for the South Drone meetup?
April 1,
1 April.
2.
And that's no joke. That's not an April Fool's joke. It better not be. I'm spending a lot of money.
It just happened to fall on a Saturday.
You really get seasick, Alexis?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Well, let me put it this way. I don't know. I've never been to the sea.
Well, just to be safe in case you do, bring some Dramamine with you.
Yeah, that's what people do on planes too.
Yeah.
I figured it would just be much more entertaining to have everybody filming me throwing up in the ocean.
You'll be fine, Bob.
Be like Chum.
Listen.
We'll be getting all the fish coming to the boat because of me barfing up my steak or something.
Yeah, that doesn't
Listen,
work. That doesn't work as well as you think it might.
Yeah, and I'm telling you,
Look
I
here,
went
Shad.
with a friend of mine when I was about, I think I was 21, 22 years old, my friend Justin. I took him to Captain John boats. They're in Plymouth, Mass. You pay one price. They take you out deep sea fishing. They provide you a pole, the bait, and everything for one price, okay?
Right.
But that's not the point. I took him out there for the first time, and he said, I don't know if I'm going to get seasick or not. I says, bring some Dramamine. He says, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll be all right. We get out there on the boat. He had to be more embarrassed than ever. He spent the entire ride throwing up over the side of the boat, the entire trip. And we're talking an 8-hour trip. So if you don't know if you're going to get seasick, I would advise just bring something just in case, because you don't want to spend that trip out there throwing
I
up
would
the whole
guess that
time.
he was probably at dry heaves after about the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, he was not. He was ill the whole trip, all 8 hours.
I don't think I will be because of flying and getting in turbulent weather, but I could bring some. I mean, I'm not trying to, I've got an ego. I could get it bruised, but
It's
I
a
never
4-hour
thought-
trip. It's not that
I've
far.
never thrown up. I've been in some crazy ass weather in my airplane in my flying career, 52 years. I've never once got sick. Got a little woozy a couple times when they made me do 45 minutes of S turns when I was training as a teenager, but they were just trying to get rid of me.
I never thought I would get seasick because of all the experience I've had, in planes and, drones and water and stuff. I've, been on boats a lot. I actually used to go to Florida a lot to go to Fort Lauderdale to be on like a kind of like a cruiser boat of my uncle's that passed away a long time ago. And that was kind of like our spring break, way before I got into drones and anything like that. But I went on a sailboat here in Vancouver on the coast on the ocean, and just the zigzag moments, you're doing all the way up the coast and stuff like that with a sailboat, and just
Some
the
people
whole,
do,
like,
some people
weather.
don't.
It's
It's all
just
got
like,
to do with your inner ear
I
and
could not do
whether
it.
you're a man or not.
Couldn't
Anyway,
handle
we got
But yeah,
I don't know.
ladies and gentlemen in the chat. Speaking of getting seasick, hey Gary,
Hey!
Brady.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Three
so what's up now?
Canadians on the bottom row.
Not anymore.
Tic
Not
tac
anymore.
Not
toe.
anymore. No. Oh, I got promoted.
Oh, yeah, promoted. Hey.
How you
There's
doing?
Dominic.
I heard you weren't going to come until there was 5 minutes left.
Well, I came. Oh man, I saw that Matt was on, right? And I went and got a drink, and I came back and he was gone.
Yeah, that was the same.
He came in and gave some sage advice and then took off with the sage.
Oh yeah, of course. As soon as it gets interesting, he leaves.
Yeah,
He's got to
exactly.
nick off.
Nick
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, he was working. People got to make a living,
Yay!
Yeah, it's working hours for him on Monday morning.
Mm.
The Brady Bunch happened.
So we got 3 people here that are going to the. Oh, four
now.
There's, yeah, Mike and So yeah, that's
Mike,
5 weeks from tomorrow. I'll be on my way home from the South Florida drone meetup. So,
Cool.
yeah, looking forward to meeting you in person.
oh
Same
yeah,
here, Gary.
I'm gonna.
I
I'm
hear you're
gonna
only 4'9" in real life.
oh, that's an exaggeration.
Well, I'm
I
looking
look
forward-
up. I look up to Art.
We all do.
Oh man, no, it's gonna be. I'm absolutely gonna be starstruck. This is just craziness. All the people,
It'll be
Starstruck.
amazing. You
Yeah.
want to go back
Starstruck. How
every
long
year.
you been doing it, Starstruck? You're the big star.
Yeah. You're royalty.
By the way, speaking also,
We're not worthy. We're not
No.
worthy.
You know what? It's a community that you link to every day,
Bill.
but you don't meet a lot of the people in person. I think I've
Hmm.
met 5 drone people in person. We had our drone meetup, and then I had to fly all the way to Newfoundland to meet Bill from Newfound Drone Productions.
That's the crazy thing about Canadian
Oh, yes, Bill.
hobbyists. We don't have that huge community like they do in the States. Like
No.
every state seems to have like
Same down here.
15 people and stuff. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Hard to get like 3 of us out sometimes.
You're so far apart, though. You know what I mean. That this sparseness of, I mean, don't get me wrong. You know
But
what?
still,
You know what I thought was interesting, and it was a fun fact that by far the majority of Canadians live at a lower parallel than the northern United States.
Well, yeah, we're what is it? 51% of us live south of Seattle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you know that? Yeah, Dominic, you seem to know everything there is to know. There you go, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kangaroos are giving them inside information.
The way the border runs, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, and you look at all the big centers, or like Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, Hamilton, London.
Southern Ontario is where it's at.
Yeah, it's all down there. So
until it all goes to Mexico.
and Newmarket. Yeah, Newmarket.
That's me.
Newmarket, Bill, nice, awesome.
You're like Americans without the attitude.
I went to school in Barrie,
The guns.
so
I just have to say, by the way, Dominic's not going to the South Florida drone meet.
Yeah, what a shame.
So that will be the first event in the drone community in the last 6 months where Dominic wasn't at.
Unless people want to buy me a plane ticket.
Nobody bought my plane ticket.
Your plane ticket wouldn't cost $2,500 either.
No, that's true. Yeah. We fly on that economy airline.
Jeff BV, what's up, man?
You can get on a slow boat. If you leave right now, you probably get there on time.
I could probably walk it by in 5 weeks.
Right.
I was talking about
There you
Dominic.
go.
Oh,
Get
you
on a
could
slow
swim.
boat.
You could swim it.
I'll have to swim.
You could get a horse, Gary.
Yeah, get a horse. You couldn't get the horse across the border.
I've
They
been
don't
watching that 1883. I'm all about the Western now. Let's get a horse.
They don't allow you to
much fun.
import meat into the U.S. So
Tell Dominic, I'd be impressed. You swim all the way across the ocean to the meet. Shit, I'll buy you a beer.
Yeah,
after all that salt water, it'd be pretty thirsty.
yeah, probably.
What
Ain't
about
it?
Akarasha was worried about you. Look at that.
Hold on.
Directly to Canadian for Gary.
I think it's a Cure show, but I can't remember. Somebody else told me how to pronounce his name.
Hangar.
Hi, Sean. How you doing, brother?
It's an odd name.
G'day.
G'day.
G'day. Oh,
I
angels
swear
in
to God,
here?
Bill does that when no one's looking.
Is that
Dominic,
Hangar?
I'm telling you, he's driving home from work and he's trying to do your accent on the way home.
I like Australian accents. I like everything about Australia. To tell you the truth. I have my phone has an Australian accent. Right?
Oh, great.
It talks to me. Yeah.
Your
Well, I
Google
tried to do a
Maps
British
tells
accent.
you,
It sounded like an
directions.
American doing a British accent. So I switched to Australian. The Australian sounds like a British accent. So that's I found a happy medium.
Now, how do you describe the Canadian accent?
Hey,
They're all from Wisconsin.
I've heard it described as a television accent.
I don't think you have much of an accent. You just have some words that you say a little bit different than us. And that's
I sound like I watch too much television.
Yeah.
a boot. What's it all about?
A boot.
Yeah, and I've never heard anybody say a boot.
no.
No.
I think that was South Park having a go.
I think you have to
I
be
know they're
really
beady
far
little
east
eyes and
coast.
flapping heads. So
I
full
heard a
on.
Canadian. I heard a Canadian say that just yesterday.
Yeah, I think you have
Really?
to be far east.
Yeah, it wasn't real strong like that, but it's there. Oh yeah.
What
Yeah.
you talking about?
And you heard me say it about 2 seconds ago. What are you talking
What are you talking about?
I mean,
Take off, you hoser.
It's the best.
Beauty way.
But you don't. Speaking to you, if I met you, have we met? If I met you, I couldn't tell you if you're Canadian or not. There's no difference. There's no difference.
I don't have that Beauchart tilt to my voice.
Does he have an accent?
Oh yeah, he's got a Toronto accent.
Yeah.
So you might say that now, Bill, but you've been on my stream with Jank, okay? And you know Jank, his accent is definitely Canadian, right?
Well, yeah,
He's
it's just.
strong Canadian.
But you can listen to him talk for a few minutes. You don't hear so much, and then all of a sudden there'll be a sentence.
Yeah.
Or you go to Newfoundland. I'll tell you, it's an experience. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Or Tundra Jesus by.
It's always the coasts. You know, it's always the outside.
Newfoundland is a whole different language in Newfoundland
because it's still old school, right? There's
Oh
not
man.
much mix.
You see somebody and you say, "Hey, how are you?" And he goes, "Good as the weather, boy."
Yeah.
So what? It's good as the weather.
As good as the weather?
Yeah. How are you? How are you? Good as the weather. Right?
I thought he said good as a rudder.
Good as the weather.
Weather.
I like that. It's good as
Is
the
it
weather.
weather
If it's
or weather?
cloudy out, I'm cloudy. If it's sunny out, I'm sunny. I like that.
And what do you think of the weather? You know, hey, it's a good day on clothes, eh, boy?
What?
A good day on clothes. So it's a good day to hang your laundry out because it's windy and sunny. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff you get.
That's old.
Yeah, don't press me nerve.
That one's new. Old school. Yeah, I heard that one.
Yeah,
They
but
use
just-
that one.
it's-
What the hell am I listening to?
It's no worse than
Canadian code, bro.
New York accent, and forget about it and all this.
Forget about it.
I thought we had some strange terms down here.
Yeah, you have no accent at all,
just-
Dominic.
Hey, where's Don at?
Well, and that part of Canada is completely different than everywhere else in the world. Their time zone's a half an hour different.
That is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, they already finished the work, so they go home.
Don Mudball's in the chat still.
Yeah.
What's he doing out there?
I don't know. I sent him a link.
I'm gonna get out of here though. I have to go to bed. I got to get up in the morning. and
no
get
worries.
off to school.
Take
What do you
care,
got?
Paul.
Hold on, we're still on. Where are you going?
To bed.
What? Oh, come on. Well, what do you got to get up for? Come on.
Yeah,
Just
I got two kids that got to go to school in the morning.
hang it. Oh, they can get to school. Jeez.
Well,
Look at
one of them can, but the other one can't. He's only 7.
He's
That's not
7.
gonna look good if they say, "Where was
Oh.
you at?" I don't know. He sent me out on my own.
With a drone in his pocket.
Yeah, I know, right? Woke up my
He's
drone
taking that for
on.
show and tell.
You can take the day off. It's a long weekend.
They just had an entire week off.
Oh, nice.
Well, they could just say you forgot to come back.
Extra.
Yeah, Bill, I appreciate you having me on your show.
Oh, you're always welcome to come on.
Yeah.
See, I come on and Paul just decides he's going to leave.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Good to
When
see you.
when you come on, it becomes a show. Otherwise, it's just a stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
So are you saying I
why
take
was
the
your
piss
why
out
was
of
your kid out
everybody?
of school for a week? Did they do their spring break already?
It was I don't know, February vacation. Whatever the fuck that's for.
They just come up
What
with
the
shit.
heck?
These teachers. I manage a business, and we just try to figure out when we're going to be busy based on the school schedule, and they just I know ingrown toenail day, and the teachers all take they just any excuse.
Yeah, we
a
have
day
that
off.
problem down
Just
here.
bad they
Too.
haven't called it a valid day yet.
Yeah, I didn't mind it so much. I didn't have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I was happy with that.
You would think it'd wake you up.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Wars holidays.
So it's good to see everybody tonight.
Hi, Paul.
Good.
See, all right, and I'll let you know how everything works out with the editor if I can figure out that issue.
Yeah, please do.
All right, everybody, have a good night.
Good night, Paul.
Good night, Paul.
Hi, Mikey. How are you? Good to see you. I love you too.
Fazo, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Mikey?
He's a weirdo. Loves me. What you got there, Gary?
I'm all loaded up with prizes to bring to the South Florida drone meeting.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh,
Very
great
nice.
to hear.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and I got little wee tiny stickers printed,
Yay.
and I got the big stickers printed. So we got lots of stickers to bring down, and lots of good stuff. We're all amped up.
Jeez, I really hope I go.
I'm just praying for good weather. We've been lucky so far, you know.
Send me them up in the mail.
I'd hate for you to come all the way down here and have bad weather. But I'll find something for us to do.
We'll just hang out bowling.
Whether
alley.
there's weather or not, the people are what matters. That's what we're coming for, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Exactly.
Grown people are good people.
No good to fly that day, then we'll go back to the bowling alley again and we'll have another get together.
And have a few drinks.
Yeah.
Beer o'clock.
Yeah.
They serve cocktails at the bar? At the bowling alley?
They serve anybody at the bar.
All right.
You can get liquor at the convenience store down in the States now. So.
Well, there you go.
Easy to go, bro. That's not a problem.
How'd I get thrown down?
I don't know.
Second time.
We're going to put you right in the middle where you belong. Hey,
Yeah.
too many Canadians in one spot. Let's
Mm.
there we go.
Got the Texans together.
There you go.
It's like Hollywood Squares. I'll take Alexis to block.
The Canadian. We got a lot of Canadians.
Just 3.
Yeah. I'm about 30 minutes from Jim Bossart.
Oh, go.
Just down the road
Where
from
is
me.
Jim?
Take a ride over. Tell him to get in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where he lives. He just knows where the town he's in. He's in Brampton.
You
Yeah.
gotta watch all his videos and put it all together like a map.
There he's the guy.
It's like GeoGuessr. You got to kind of put it all together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pinpoint his location of how far he would travel from home to do those videos.
Yes,
That'd be my guess.
So I feel accomplished today. I went to visit my dad. Anybody care? I went to visit my dad, and he's got one of those easy or safe step walk-through tubs.
Oh,
I got one of
Oh,
those.
yeah.
Oh, those stand-up ones. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I got
they
one of
send a
those.
salesman to your house, and you end up spending $5,000, $6,000, $7,000.
Oh, that one.
You know, and
You
he's
didn't
had it for 8
pre-print it?
years, and the handle was jammed up, and he calls me up, and he couldn't lock the handle on the thing. And I said, well, I got it now. It closes. It's not real tight. You know, I'm afraid it's going to open. I said, well, when the tub's full of water, it's not going to friggin' open. You know. But he goes, no, but So he goes, can you come up and look at it? Okay. You know, never mind calling the company with the warranty. So I sprayed it with all kinds of WD-40 and stuff. So anyway, I went there. I took it apart, and it was all full of corrosion. This and I cleaned it out. It's perfect, ready to go. So I accomplished that today. And then what else did we do? Oh, got a new car again.
Those
So
things
I was-
25 grand, those things.
You got it? What? What's that, Bill?
No, that's 25 grand for that about the.
They're expensive. I don't know what he spent, you know. But
Yeah.
and then he bought a new car again. He got
30,000, and
a
they'd knock 5,000 off because I'm a veteran.
Genesis G80. So it's every time he gets a new car, I got to go up there and program it so it opens the garage.
Probably should have 3D printed it for him.
We're in the thing, and he's like, "What's that do?" I don't know. What's that do? I don't know. It's got all these buttons and knobs. He has no idea what they do. You know, the car starts and he can drive it. It's like you can drive anything. Nice car though. That was my day. Then I had a delicious meal. That was a flambe. We went to a Mexican place, and they came out with the thing, and it was on fire. It was kind of cool. It was like that. I wish I caught that on camera. Sizzling. That was my day.
Nice.
And drove all the way home, and I'm like really tired. I'm gonna drink some more. Gary, I'm gonna have a drink. Are you having a drink?
No, I just got ice left.
Yeah.
Get a drink. We'll have a Nevada.
All right. Hang on.
Be right back. Oh, that was my day. It didn't fly. I wish I did. I should have brought my drone. I meant to, and I left it in the garage. Mike flew today. Mike, you got any video to show?
Not today, I don't. I didn't fly today. It was a couple days ago. I just haven't had a chance to upload it yet.
Oh, okay. You
By
see,
the
on
way,
this,
why don't you bring your dad to the meetup?
that's a possibility. He only lives. It's about 110 miles, but that's no big deal. He's a truck driver. He comes down like it's nothing.
Yeah.
So that's an idea. I think that'd be fun. He's a really nice guy.
I remember meeting Kelly Shore's dad several years ago. He passed away last year, but I met him several years ago. He had him up there, and he was so proud of Kelly. And we told him that Kelly's famous, and his grin was ear to ear.
So he's a really, and you know why? He's not. He's my stepfather.
Yeah.
So he's a nice guy. He's definitely. He's everybody likes him. So I'm gonna. That's you know what? I didn't even think of that. That's a great idea.
Bill's been online with OCS.
Mm-hmm. Good to hear.
OCS or OCD?
OCS is the Ontario Cannabis Store.
Oh.
We get mine free from Veterans Affairs.
I always have to go to the door and sign for my daughter's weed.
That's funny. How old's your daughter now?
25.
Time flies.
I get mine free from Veterans Affairs.
There you go, Bill.
10 ounces a month.
A lot of
Banner Club. Okay. Is that legal in the States?
Somewhere.
No.
All right. Avada.
Avada.
Coca-Cola.
Show you a little video. One of you guys can talk in my place. It's okay. I'm good with that.
No, we'll let you. It's your show.
Screw you. Don't put that pressure on me.
The other order we get from the cannabis store is for the dog. Our dog's on CBD.
That's all right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that stuff's a scam.
CBD?
Yeah.
I did it.
I don't get nothing out of it.
No, well, that's it. It's just a
because
painkiller.
you smoke weed like it's going out of style. The CBD's not going to do anything for you. You got enough of it in your system to make you need a wheelchair.
Well, we can't get the dog to smoke the CBD. She has to get the oil. Yeah.
Is this the one? Let me see.
Beautiful white shirt.
Not that one.
Somebody having a party?
Probably Dominic.
Yeah, maybe it was just people walking past me. Because it's the end of the day and all the businesses around here are leaving.
Dominic.
No, the dog doesn't get high on CBD. She just relaxes. It helps her sleep.
Yeah,
it's a painkiller.
Right. For pain, typically.
Yeah. Yeah, CBD is like a natural, I don't know.
Oh, weird.
The vet prescribed it, but they can't dispense it. So you have to go to the government cannabis store and they send it to you by mail.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've got more weed stores here than coffee shops now.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds great.
One every 100 yards in Aurora.
Yeah. Well, I know. It's crazy, eh?
Yeah.
How do they stay in business?
Some of them don't.
No. because everybody's got their guy anyway.
Yeah.
The difference between the guy and some of the stores, especially around here in Vancouver, is different quality and the different types of stuff you can get. Like there's so many variances of different strains.
Yeah.
You know, I went into one store here and it's insane. It's like a department store of different types and what do you want it in? You know, you can have edibles, you can have vapes, you can have concentrates. You know, you can buy it in how big a bag you want and everything. And it's just like, holy jeez, like the options are now like so far insane that it's like,
Yeah,
they're confused sometimes. Like,
where do you start, eh? Yeah.
You put it in a drink if you want. It's like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
Heck, you know?
Well, we put it on the dog's food.
Yeah. And that too, dog treats and stuff like that are a huge thing now too as well.
Yeah.
It's been proven that it actually helps a lot of pain and suffering from a lot of animals too, not just humans.
Yeah.
And it's natural. I mean,
Well, we got to keep this dog alive till spring, until the frost's out of the ground, because they can't get a hole in the ground to bury her in. So.
Oh my God.
That's a little dark, eh?
You are so sensitive. That's very
good.
Thing. Come on, hilarious.
All right, let's see now. Get this to work.
Maybe the dog might be the heat.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors.
Oh.
Say hello to Tommy.
Hey, there's Tom.
So this is the THC version of Uncle Bill's toys.
What is this?
It's the cannabis version of Uncle Bill's toys.
The new discussion.
Uncle Bill's THC.
Remember, I'm in Las Vegas. It's completely mainstream here.
Oh, mainstream?
yeah.
Really? I thought it was illegal there.
Completely. So, in fact, they're opening up consumption lounges.
Wow.
Because the big problem that we have here is they've put dispensaries even on the strip now.
That's not THC.
And the tourists buy joints or flour, and then they can't smoke it in the casino. They can't smoke it in the hotels.
Right.
And it's illegal to smoke it out on the streets.
That's right. Yeah.
Of course, that's a huge barrier. So they're now just approved consumption lounges to start opening up. And they have an overtime program here for the cops where you can hire, Metro cops at your licensed establishment, such as a bar or a nightclub. And they stand outside and, if there's any trouble. But the business pays the city and the city pays the overtime to the cops. And now all these cops are signing up first online to work at these consumption lounges because, people come out of these nightclubs and all, and, they have maybe a few too many drinks and they get combative and they want to fight. And that's not what's going to happen in the consumption lounges. That's for sure. They'll come out wanting a hug. So,
yeah.
Hey, all you guys are getting high. What do you think of that?
It's delicious. Everything's delicious with that kind
They need kebab stores around there.
This is chicken and steak and tilapia and scallops and shrimp. And, they gave you
Mouth watering.
They gave you the, what do you call it, the wrap it up in. And
You should get a lake fish.
I eat the exact same thing.
I see why I go fix my dad's stuff because he takes me out and feeds me.
Nice.
Nah, I guess I like him.
With chicken and beef.
Yeah.
Tom, you were talking about people smoking on the street.
Yeah.
We go to a football game here and there's like 25,000 people in the stands. You can't smoke in the stands, but they have a smoking area outside.
Yeah.
Halftime, you go down there, there's 8,000 or 10,000 people all smoking weed. And everybody in 2 blocks is high.
Yeah.
It's like a ring around the stadium.
They don't think about it.
No.
Because the wind brings it back into the stadium. We have a similar problem here.
It's the whole neighborhood. This is the stadium in the middle of a neighborhood.
Yeah,
right?
I know. We've got a stadium in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
And it's got a roof on it. It's got a roof on it, And the way the wind blows through it is if everybody, it has 53,000 people in it. And the way they've set it up is that the two doors, the wind can rush through, even if you've got the roof closed. And they've got people standing out there smoking whatever they've got. And sometimes the smoke just wafts through. It's not been thought out properly.
No, it's
You know,
crazy.
I said to the wife, if I really get bored in retirement and I want a little part-time job, I'll go be a bud tender. My previous job was nothing but stress, okay,
Yeah.
and concern. And you know, if you're a bud tender, everybody comes in happy, everybody leaves happy, and if anybody's got a complaint, by the time they come back, they've forgotten. So it works out well, you know.
Yeah.
And
At least
plus,
they're yours.
you know, an employee discount. I mean, come on.
Angel, that means you're leaving. Good night. Thanks for stopping in. And yes, it was delicious.
Good night, Angel.
You know, what's also funny
Hey,
is they
Angel.
have loyalty programs here. So you get an email and they tell you how many points you have and you get discounts and they run store specials. We go to a bagel shop that's in a little strip mall that's about 3 doors down from one of the dispensaries here. And it is just hysterical, the cross section of population going in and out. I mean, I just always say, man, this is just way too civilized. It's so mainstream here now. Okay. There's
Still illegal here.
Still illegal there, Tom?
Yep.
Yeah, they'll come around at some point.
Oh, we've got around to medical the medical marijuana thing, but you have to jump through so many hoops,
right?
And the amount of paperwork you've got to go through to speak to your GP, and then they've got to check you out. They've got to do this. They've got to do that. Why can't they just make it as simple as, you know? Well, I can't say cigarettes.
Well, basically, Dom, now here, where it is medicinal, it's really nothing more than paying a pot doc to give you a certification,
getting
right?
that little
and you
card,
And what's funny is the states that issue the cards, they issue it through their state Department of Motor Vehicles. Because they're already equipped to do that kind of stuff. But I'll tell you, I swear by it for medicinal because
I'd love to try it.
My mother-in-law was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Oh.
And the big problem there is it's a short window, really, because you get a month or two to survive that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the pancreas sits right there by the spine. You can never get comfortable. So you can't sleep.
Yeah.
They're giving you all these narcotics, which completely screw up your stomach. So now they're going to give you a ton of crap to combat that.
Yeah.
And you don't eat. So what happens is your immune system drops out. Now, what we did was we got my mother-in-law on medicinal, spoke to the oncologist, and he was all for it here. He's like, absolutely, let's do it. We got her on that. So she was taking a couple of gummies in the morning, couple of gummies in the afternoon, and then this little bit of oil on a Ritz cracker at night.
Yeah.
And she would sleep like a log and wake up and feed like a little baby piranha in the morning.
I'd love to try that.
And you know what? She lived for over 11 months post-diagnosis. She went on a cruise a month before she passed. I mean, she had a good quality of life right there. I mean, right there, that to me made the world of difference, you know, especially for my wife being able to spend more time with her mom, you know. So it's gone a complete 360 here in the U.S. in 37 out of 50 states. So it's just a matter of time before it's nationalized.
I'd hope it is here because from what I've seen people talk about CBD and the medical marijuana, it seems to work wonders for chronic pain. And I've got a chronic hip problem, and I've also got a neck pain, and I'd love to see if it can get rid of that because I've tried every medication out there to get rid of the neck pain, and I just keep going back and back and back to the GP to give me something, and they've never been able to find anything.
And bottom line, Dom, it affects your quality of life. Okay. So, you know, what was funny is when we discussed it with my mother-in-law, the oncologist, and myself, she was funny because she turned around and said, "Well, I'm not sure I can do that." And the oncologist said, "Why?" And she said, "Well, because I'm a Republican."
They come in the last
And we bust out laughing. And it was like, well, it's completely nonpartisan. So now,
back up and go back down again.
what had to happen was she had to go to her parish priest, okay, and he was really good with her, and she said, Father Vic, I don't know, they want me to do this, I'm not sure if it's the right thing. And so he pointed to a statue in the rectory, and he said, you see that statue of the Lord? You see the belt that's keeping his vanity, his robe tied? They make that out of him, the same stuff they get marijuana from, okay? Generalizing, of course. And he said to her, he said, it was put on this earth for a reason, and Pat, you're the reason. So with that, that's all we had to do. Okay, she was all in, But yeah, we had to go to another physician because the oncologist in the state can't issue a prescription for it, which is freaking ridiculous. But now we had to go to a business that basically employs a doctor that provides certifications for use of marijuana, cannabis.
Yeah, and as I've seen, the amount of paperwork you've got to go through, it's just, why can't they just simplify it a little bit better? Because
Well,
you've got to go through the GP and you've got to...
Yeah. The other problem you run in with it, and Alexis, right? I mean, you can't have anything in your system if you fly. Like, you can be bottled to throttle, okay, with alcohol. There's a certain amount of time. But you can't have any THC in your system. And, THC can be traced in your system. I mean, through urine up to 45 days, hair up to a year. I mean, it's freaking ridiculous. So they have to figure out ways to reset those boundaries and put those curbs, put those guardrails in place.
Yeah.
Okay. Unlike driving, you can't fly a plane at stall speed the entire time. Okay. People get in cars, instead of driving 50 miles an hour, they're driving 30. A plane, that's a bit different. And but they have to figure out how to reset those guardrails. They really do.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking, and I just smoked a couple bowls. This should be a very interesting flight.
We're going to try a couple of things I haven't tried before, and
there's the stewardesses will be handing out Twinkies.
Ooh.
Yeah. In Canada, our regulation on flying in Canada says you can't fly within 28 days of consumption of
28 days of consumption. Now, Bill. Down in the lower quadrant there of the Hollywood Squares, if you just smoked a joint and you waited another 27 days, you still got that head going?
No way.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. 28 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but I haven't been 28 days off, so I have no idea.
That's why CBD is not going to do anything for you. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No. Anyway,
CBD is legal in all 50 states.
Yeah, I'm going to have to nick off here. Thanks for having me, Bill.
Well, I really appreciate you
You've
stopping in.
obviously got heaps to do then.
We'll see you in about 5 weeks.
We'll see you, Gary.
Yeah, looking forward to it, Gary.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a good time. You going, Tom?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to be able to make this one. No.
That means I have to go to Vegas.
Bob Dempsey, I'm trying to coerce him into getting a legitimate meetup going there. Okay.
Yeah, you should get a drone flying event inside the lounge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
do one of those one takes in the consumption lounge. Yeah.
Rad.
Yeah.
It might get a little. Yeah, but I don't know if you have the visibility that you'll need. Okay.
Be all smoke and mirrors. You know what I mean?
Anyway, I gotta go. Good night, Lloyd.
Okay, Gary.
Say good night to Judy.
Gary, thanks for stopping in, buddy.
See you later.
It's funny. She said I'm a Republican, but if you're a true conservative or libertarian, for that matter, it would all be legal.
Yeah, well, if you're a libertarian, yes. Conservative, it's border. But yeah, if you're libertarian, I agree.
Conservatism, less government control, more local government control. I mean, that's what it's all about, and the ability to do pretty much whatever you want as long as you don't harm or affect your neighbor.
Yeah.
Your neighbors, right?
Exactly.
And marijuana was legal in this country before prohibition.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no,
And-
that was under FDR, by the way, who was a Democrat. That he
Well, when prohibition got repealed, actually, it was the Puritans that struck the compromise. They rolled the marijuana into the same realm as opium at the time, which was a big plague in this country.
Well,
So
they created the Federal Bureau of Narcotics in 1930 under FDR.
Yeah, war on drugs. That was completely successful. Yeah.
Well, what that was all about. That the war on
money
on weed had to do with the paper industry.
Just say no.
Well, along the New York State Thruway, I believe it's around exit 20, is one of the largest hemp farms on the East Coast. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. There's profit to be made, and I'll tell you, with the
founding
taxes,
fathers with any property, they all had hemp farms.
they all had hemp farms.
They
Exactly.
made rope, they made
Exactly.
paper, they made all kinds of products from it.
I tell you, the taxes that they collect here on it, again, are unbelievable. The amount of taxes collected, from the legitimate sales. California is still struggling, though. California is still struggling with the black market when it comes to cannabis. There are so many, black market shops that pose as legitimate shops, and the problem with that is the growing methods are suspect, and so is the quality and safety of it. So here they give you a complete lab report with it when you purchase. It comes with a complete lab report, a breakdown of percentages of THC, CBA, CBG, CBN, all this other good stuff, and all the terpenes and all that other ingredients that go into the beneficial and enjoyable
You know what
qualities.
CBN is, right, Tom?
CBN?
Yeah, you said part of that was CBN.
CBN. Well, when it has to refer to this, it has to do with the stuff that'll make you sleep.
Well, I was going to say Christian Broadcasting Network.
Yeah, I don't know that they see it that way, though, Alexis.
I'm sure they don't. I don't touch this stuff.
White Castles. White Castle. Fly zone. Is that Mike? They now have White Castle hamburgers here in the Las Vegas area, so I'm really feeling at home now.
Yeah, that's stuff.
You guys have finally made it.
Yep. See that? Except the one that they put up in on Fremont Street, the old section of Las Vegas, they put mayonnaise on White Castle hamburgers. Something's wrong there. Too close to the West Coast. I think. Yeah, they ruined it. But there's one on the east side of town that does them the right way.
I did have a Whopper on the way home today.
What a great marketing that was. Sliders. I mean, how true is that? White Castles is better than a High Colonic monthly.
Well, guys, we've been on for 2 hours, and I'm a little bit on the tired side, so I think I'm going to call it. But I appreciate everybody that came in, and I want to thank everybody for your contribution to the channel. Tom, thanks for stopping in. You're a little late. Come a little earlier next time. There,
I appreciate that. This West Coast time shit. I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to it.
Right.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I muted Bill. He
Wait,
was talking to an elevator or something. Bill, thanks for stopping in. Good seeing you.
Yep, good to see you. Nice to be here.
Okay, Dominic, as always.
No worries.
Charles, same for you. Thank you. Mike, it's a pleasure. I don't get to
Glad
see
to
you
be here.
really enough.
Looking
forward to seeing you in person.
You bet.
Marcel, always a pleasure. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for any help you get, with the printing. You rock.
Yeah.
And Alexis,
Very fun shit.
love you, my dear.
Yes, my dear.
Thank you for introducing me to that hobby. I do enjoy it.
Which hobby?
The printing.
Oh, I thought you were talking about smoking dope.
Nah, I'm not talking about smoking.
Does Bill even smoke dope? I
I
don't
said
think
that
he's
the
even smoked
recreational is not legal in Florida yet.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not talking about it.
I don't touch this. I was joking, Bill. I knew what you were talking about, but you're welcome.
Anyway, so everybody in the chat, thank you for stopping in. Oh, here's Chris shows up now. Sunrise Water Media. How you doing, Chris? Lloyd, everybody have a great weekend. Mikey, thanks for stopping in. Anybody I didn't say hi to wasn't on purpose. Love y'all and take care.
Okay. Night.